I have another video from the archives today. This one was from December 12th, 2019, originally aired on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/NADraws, which I am still happily running and streaming on at least once or twice a week. Now this drawing in particular, from the end of 2019, kind of marked a few things. It was the second month in a row where I had continued to start live streaming for the first time since 2016, and this drawing, aside from one other drawing that I did as well, was the first one that I'd done completely digitally since maybe 2016 or 2017. The reason why that is, after I graduated high school, I jumped full into wanting to do art full-time, even though I'd never gotten a commission until 2020 again. So I would spend 6 to 9 hours every single day drawing on my Wacom Bamboo tablet, not taking any breaks, not doing any stretches. 6 to 9 hours. That is a lot of work, and that is a lot of pressure on one body part in particular. So my wrist was pretty screwed up after that for a while, until about 2 years later in 2019. But you know, that's a lesson to viewers. Please take your breaks, take your stretches, and take your time. You don't have to destroy your body in order to make what you want to. But it was nice to come back eventually to digital artwork. When I had to stop myself from painting digitally, I was kind of bummed because I really liked where a lot of my mark making and even colors were starting to go with digital art instead of traditional. So to be able to come back to that and be kind of looser than I can with watercolor was really nice. And also, oh my god, every single time I draw traditionally, I miss liquefy and being able to select and move things and warp things around to have better proportion. So it was really nice to have those tools again as well. And this one stayed pretty sketchy. I never really fully rendered it, mainly because I didn't want to accidentally screw up my wrist again. I just wanted to take my time and to kind of build up, you know, the drawing muscle again. And I didn't really have a lot of time before I was going to have to go off to work. So I knew I could just be super loosey-goosey with it and just have fun making marks, which was wonderful. It was really cool to return to that. Since then, I've been switching between traditional and digital media, and it's been nice to use both tools for different reasons and to actually continue streaming still. I've gotten a better computer since then, and my setup's getting a little bit better over time, but yeah, it was a good drawing to do. I still kind of like it, actually, even though it's very unrendered, but I think it's painterly and interesting in a way that I would like to emulate soon. So even though the final result, which you can see here, isn't, you know, perfectly polished, I still think it's interesting and has some merit. I've still got, you know, almost a year's worth of streams to push out onto YouTube eventually, but I'd like to say thanks to anybody who's been stopping by my streams and still keeping in touch on social media as I kind of get back into making artwork more often. As always, if you want to support me, you can follow my socials and promote me for free just by retweeting and reblogging my work, or, you know, hanging out and watching my videos is really sweet. But if you want to financially support me, I've got links to my Ko-Fi, which is a tip jar, and my Redbubble store where you can get merch. Thank you, much appreciated, and more stuff coming your way soon.